I take you back to 2005. Special year for me. Anybody remember what they were doing in 2005? The beginning of the summer. Think about where you were. Here's where I was. It was the end of the first Cher farewell tour. I'm out with Cher now, farewell tour number 2. So 2005, the beginning of the summer, I had been out with Cher for 3 years. Imagine being on the road for 3 years. Yes, exactly. Oh, wow. So anyway, needless to say, I'm ready for a little break. I've never had a summer off since I had started touring maybe 15 or 16 years earlier. And at the time, I live in Marina Del Rey, California, overlooking the boats and the water. I'm going to relax. I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to practice. I'm going to write. I have all of these goals that I'm going to do. And that lasts about a week. Then the phone rings. 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. I'll never forget this call. And I pick up the phone, and it's a very distressed-sounding man on the other side of the line. It's world-class drummer Matt Sorum, the guy who had been the drummer for Guns N' Roses, and at this time, he's the drummer for another supergroup by the name of Velvet Revolver, comprised of the guys from the band Guns N' Roses and that sort of enigmatic, disturbed, but amazing performer, Scott Weiland. So I go, Matt, how you doing? He goes, mate, I'm not doing so well. I said, what's up? Because he's all shaken up. I said, Matt, I broke my hand in a bizarre water skiing accident today, and I have to have a plate put in my hand in the morning and go into surgery. Oh! The thought of that as a drummer, it literally made me like queasy when he told me. I felt really bad for my friend. I said, Matt, what do you need? Anything I can do? How can I help? He says, well, Velvet Revolver is slated to start a tour next week, co-headlining with Black Sabbath, doing outdoor venues, playing this thing called Ozfest. And he says, do you happen to be available? And inside I'm going, I'm like, buddy, I got you covered. I felt bad for my buddy Matt, but Ozfest with Velvet Revolver, come on! That beats a vacation at home any day. So the next day I talked to management. They messenger over a bunch of stuff, some live videos, recordings, some studio recordings, live recordings. I spend all weekend preparing, writing my little charts. I'm a little nervous, but it feels energizing. I'm very excited. Monday morning, I fly out. I meet the guys Monday night. I think we were in Dallas. It was the beginning of summer, really humid, very, very hot. Tuesday morning at 11 a.m., we're sound checking because on these all-day festivals, the bands that play at the end, the headliners, sound check first. So at 11 a.m., I'm sound checking with these guys. We gotta have time for 2 songs. And I play with them and talk about a loud band. This is ridiculous. So we play the 2 songs. The rest of the day, we're watching some of the other bands. We have a little impromptu kind of rehearsal, just so I'm very completely aware of all the arrangements in the dressing room. And before I know it, we get dressed and we're going to the stage. So I don't know if you've ever done something that requires a little extra courage, but sometimes your mind has these kind of really funny, sort of inadvertent thoughts. And I'm thinking to myself as I'm going to the stage, I'm thinking, you know, Scott's going to introduce the band, and there's really the rock and roll names like, you know, Duff and Slash from Guns N' Roses, and then he's going to introduce Mark Schulman. Sounds like, you know, a rabbi or a Jewish attorney or something, you know. Anyway, I get onto the stage, lose that thought, we start playing, we are rocking. It's so hot. These guys are so loud. It's unbelievable. They make bad English look like a wedding band in front of a couple of grandmas, for God's sakes. So I'm playing. The sweat is dripping in my eyes. My eyes are burning. I'm playing so hard. I feel like my arms are going to break off. I can't help myself. I'm loving it. And sure enough, in the middle of the set, old Scott Weiland, Scott, grabs the microphone on the microphone stand, doing his best Jagger, right? So he's on top of the microphone stand like this. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, our drummer, our brother, Matt Sorum, couldn't be here today because he broke his hand in a bizarre water skiing accident. But we have a dear friend of ours substituting for him. And he's going to tell you his name. It's the most embarrassing moment of my life, people, come on! I mean, I stand up, I don't know what to do. I look in the audience, And these kids look embarrassed. One guy's looking at me like, and I look off to the side of the stage, it's Slash. Slash is stage left, and I swear to God, he's doing this. And he leaves the stage, and Scott's standing there staring at me blindly. It's my choice, it's up to me. I close my eyes. It's probably all took place in about 2 seconds, you know. But I close my eyes, and I think I gotta do something. With my eyes closed, I have another moment of clarity. I realize all this attention I've been putting on my name doesn't matter. My reputation doesn't matter. My past performances don't matter. The only thing that matters in the moment of truth, the only thing that matters is my capability. And I look at Scott with a really confident smirk. And I'm standing up and I'm looking down at my friends. My drums. And I realize what I don't say right now is what matters. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't remember exactly what I did because I kind of blanked out, but I think it was effective. It was something like this.